Hi, thanks for joining me. I've got a quick unboxing of the Crafter's Companion kit number 21. This is their Build-A-Character craft kit. It can make a minimum of 24 cards, and it's really cute. I've already used this kit, so there are some supplies already kind of depleted from it, but I thought I would still do an unboxing because I noticed that scrapbook.com looks like they're about to offer for sale a number of these box kits, and so I thought it may be worthwhile to shoot a quick unboxing video just in case you're curious as to what is in the kit and before you decide whether or not you want to purchase it. And of course, Crafter's Companion does have a website. I think it's crafterscompanionbox.com, and there you can see their unboxing video along with other videos that they've put together for inspiration. So diving into this box, these boxes are always really well packaged, very lovely kind of first experience. So you have the dies, which I'll go through in more detail, ribbon, 3 different colors in 3 different widths, so in total 9 lengths of ribbon. Similarly, halfback pearls, also 3 different colors, 3 different sizes. Those are great and coordinate really well with everything else in the kit. Now the main, you do also get a really large stamp set, which is mostly, but not entirely, mostly sentiments. And this is one of the stamp sets that I really, really love the most because they do this style of sentiment where you've got maybe something in a little bit of a standard font, and then just to put some extra emphasis on a particular word in the sentiment, they'll put it in a different, more scripty font that's a little bit larger. And you'll see a lot of different examples like that. And I really love that style of sentiment. And then you've got some sort of chat bubbles in different sizes and shapes, and then some stamp elements to kind of build up your own scene. So really cute, and I love the sort of sketchy nature of these scene building stamps. So there's that. Now digging into the core of the kit. So the Build-A-Characters come in 2 different styles with multiple different options. So for example, the first style is these die cut sheets that are provided in the kit. There are 3 different animals. So you've got a little tiger, alligator, and, or maybe that's a giraffe, and an elephant. And these are really cute. All you have to do is, they're already die cut, so you just have to release them from the paper and then assemble them, kind of sort of paper piecing. And they layer up one on top of each other. And so they do provide this reference image that you can use to figure out which pieces go where. And each of these sheets is enough to create 2 or 3. So for the elephant, you get 2 elephants per sheet. For the giraffe, you get 3 per sheet. And for the tiger, you also get 3 per sheet. And the thing is you can also use the printed image, just fussy cut around it, and you can use that on a card as well. So you really can use the entire sheet. So you get a pretty healthy stack of these. And so if you imagine that you're only going to use maybe 1 character per card that you create, think of how many cards you can create just with these 3 sheets, right? So there's 3 characters, here's another 2, and here's another 3, so that's 8 characters already just between these 3 sheets, and you get multiples. I think you get maybe 5 per animal. 5 sheets per animal. And then you have another set of sheets of die cuts that are the little word bubbles. So quite a few come on each of these sheets as well. So you're getting a lot here, way more than what you would need to create the 24 cards that they say that this kit can create. And that I have found to generally be true. The reason why they mention a specific number of cards is because they always include card blanks and coordinating envelopes for each of the sizes, and that's how many card blanks they've provided in the kit. But in terms of the supplies and materials that you get alongside these card blanks and envelopes, it's way more than what you'll use just for the provided card blanks. So as long as you just buy some plain white cardstock to create new card blanks, you'll be able to use this kit well past. So in this particular kit, there's 4 different sizes and shapes of card blanks. So you get a top, or I guess it could be a side, folding slimline style card. Then you've got a tent fold or top folding A2 size card, and here is a tent fold or top folding 5x7, and this is a square card that is probably 6x6. So a good variety of card blanks, and of course you get the matching envelopes, so you'll be able to send out your makes. Then in this kit, there's also a lot of really pretty pattern paper and solid color cardstock. So I'll just really quickly flip through each of these. You get, I believe, 2 of each unique design. The decorative paper, pattern paper, is single-sided, so it's white on the back. And it's a decent size or weight paper, so it's thicker than copy paper for sure, so definitely a really nice layering weight. And I would say it's actually similar, if not the same weight as the solid color cardstock that comes in the kit. So I would say maybe this is a lightweight cardstock. I don't think they actually say what the GSM or the pounds is on these solid color cardstocks, but I'm guessing it's probably around 65 pounds. It's a really good layering weight. Their card bases are heavier weight cardstock, so it's maybe closer to, I think, 100, 110. You do get a couple sheets of white, and I think in total you do get 2 of each of these colors. So a nice large supply of paper here. And this handy guide, actually, going back to the die set, it's shown here, all of the dies that come. And this is one die, it's one plate that will cut a number of different shapes that you then can assemble into a variety of different cute little animals. And so you've got a puppy here, a lion, a cat, and a unicorn. And these are just shapes at the end of the day, so you can combine them in other ways to create other animals if you want to kind of brainstorm and just play with the shapes a little bit and see what other animals you can come up with. So this guide is really handy because it tells you which pieces you need to die cut and how many of each piece as well. And so you can either die cut everything out of white and then color it in accordingly, or die cut out of the colored cardstock that they've provided in the kit. And they did think through all the different animals and provided really nice solid colors for things like your lion's mane, the little kitty cat, unicorn. So you have a good variety of colors here to die cut from. So that's really cute. Once you've used up all of these animals from the die cut sheets provided, you can always die cut more of your own. And even though they're not the same animals, it's still the same concept, build a character concept. So just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea, because I did mention at the outset that I've already used this kit. Anytime I use a kit and I have leftovers, I just kind of put them back in the kit. So here's a little kitty cat, and there is a stamp in the stamp set that will let you stamp out these faces, and the eyes and eyebrow are separate from the mouth, so I was able to kind of give my little sheep sort of a smirky face, which I thought was a little bit cute. And the little extra thing that I do when I stamp out the eyes is I do also go over it with a black glaze pen. Might be a little bit hard to appreciate on camera, but it does give it a little bit of a shine, so it makes the eyes come to life a little bit more. And then sometimes I'll go back in and also add with a white gel pen just that little highlight in the eyes. So here's an example of the elephant once it's pieced together. This is one of the die cut animals. That's an example of one of the chat bubbles, and I just stamped one of the sentiments right in there. I did make a little piggy, so this isn't one of the ones that you'll get sort of that recipe for. It's just, you look at the shapes and you see what you can create, and I figured out how to make a little pig from that set. Also figured out how to make a little sheep out of that set, and the cat is one that you'll get a recipe for in the kit. So a lot of fun, cute ways to use the die. And how I approach these boxes when I do my flip videos is I'll often take one of everything and start there, because usually you get multiples of everything in the kit. So I usually just grab one out of everything, so one unique pattern paper, one of each solid color cardstock, one of each of these die cuts, and then make whatever I can make. And so in my flip video for this particular kit, I think I made, I want to say 5 or at least 4 cards, because my flip videos feature a flat, one layered, one interactive, and one pop-up card at a minimum, and sometimes inspiration takes hold and I'm able to create more than that. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what's left over from making maybe 4 to 6 cards. So I've got enough to make one more tiger, enough to make another elephant, and I didn't even use one of the elephants, the elephant that I did make. Giraffe, still have quite a few chat bubbles just from the one sheet. And then I still have, these are pattern papers and solid papers that I've cut into, but look, I didn't even cut into a good majority of, or I cut into it, but not a lot, just a little bit here and there, just to create my little characters. So on the whole, quite a lot of the cardstock and the pattern paper left over. So you can see that this kit will stretch pretty far, and I found that that's generally the case for all of their card kits, because the supplies are very generous, and of course outside of the supplies you have the stamp set and the die set that you can continue to use long after everything in here is gone. So I would think that, if you're using this kit, probably your card bases and envelopes are going to be your first to run out, but then you'll still have plenty of supplies to create more cards. So that's this box, the box kit number 21, Build a Character. Thanks for joining me for this unboxing. Stay tuned, and I'll also be publishing my flip video where I use this kit and show you how I made the different cards in that video. Thanks so much. Bye.